what we're going to do now is a quick little stir fry. Not even that. We're just going to do some... I'm still in awe of the peanuts. And of course, while we're doing that, oh, I got to show you guys something. Ta-da! I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. So this is going to be in the shot. Don't y'all think? What do you think? What do you think? Why is Facebook back? Facebook way over there. All right, so here's a little teapot. We had a grand opening of Home Goods is now in the neighborhood. And so I went to Home Goods and I saw this little teapot. And I thought I wanted it. So we got our red pies. You notice we're bringing in a lot of red into the kitchen. So that'll be a conversation piece here in the background. And it's actually a really working tea kettle. And it's cast iron, somebody says. So it has a little, your little cup in there in case you want to steep whatever you're going to put in there. No, we're not going to use this for our lemon. But you put whatever you're going to steep in there. Put it on your pot. Put it in your pot. Put it on your stove. So that'll go right there. And I'll take the price tag off it at some point. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move that out of the way. While we're playing around with this, that's hot. Why is that on? Okay, so while we play around with this, I am going to cut up my lemon. So when in the kitchen hanging out with you guys, I will. I'm glad that wasn't turned all the way up. I would have burnt my hand. Where are my knives? I really need to get a knife sharpener. I have yet to get it, and I'm so mad because I've gone to all these grand openings of these stores, and I have yet to find what I need. I collect teapots. I love that. A lot of teapot collectors are out there, and as a matter of fact, is that T&E's? No, Andrea is what is it? Love T&E's. T&E's. 1, 2, 3. This is a pretty big lemon we got here, guys. Can y'all see that? I'm slicing some lemon down. I need to bring you guys down a little bit more. There we go. Slicing up the lemon because when we're hanging out in the kitchen, we'll go ahead and steep our lemon to make our next batch of lemonade. These are some pretty good sized lemon. And of course, what's the hashtag? What do we not do? Hey, Foso Social, how are you? Oh, I hope I didn't miss you. Hope I didn't miss you. So we're gonna grab a medium saucepan. This is not the medium one. Is this the medium one? No. Where are my pans? There is nothing cooking. Naturally, it's in the dishwasher. I need to empty the dishwasher. All right, now remember 2 cups of lemon. 2 lemons makes 2 quarts. I am having trouble keeping up with everything today. And the best part about always having lemon steeping on the stove is your house smells like good old lemon. Oh, look at the teapot in the shot there. Cool. Still got a lot of stuff going on there. Like, what is all that stuff? So, in your medium saucepan, you're going to go with 2 quarts of water. It's a 2-quart saucepan. And to that, 2 quarts of water. And to that, 2 lemons all sliced up. Hashtag do not squeeze the lemon. Notice I am not squeezing the lemon. The pulp will release itself once it's over that hot flame. And so I'm just going to put it, I usually will put it there. So now we got to make room on the stove. I don't even know why I have these, like, what did I cook with this? I don't even remember. I think I've just been adding oil to that pan. All right, so that's cut. Let me cut this off here. We don't want a fire. So we'll just take the receipt off of the teapot. And we'll get our lemons going back there. We're not gonna bring it to a boil. I'm just gonna put it on medium and let it just steep. And then what I end up with from slicing my lemon, guess what? I end up with lemon all over my pan, my dish thing here, my cutting board. So I'm just gonna spread that lemon around as a natural disinfectant. There we go. And then we're just gonna slice up. I'm gonna go ahead and get this bacon in here. There we go. All right. Feel like my juicer's in the way a little bit. If I take that back a little bit, can everybody still see? Bring it around like that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put that bacon in there. The bacon's gonna actually give me the oil that I need. I will still add some oil once I do that. So I'm gonna let this bacon kind of sizzle. Sizzle that bacon. And looking at the bacon, it kind of needs to cook as well. So we're gonna kind of get a slice on that bacon. Just kind of get that bacon sliced up here. Not too small, but just because I don't want to have to take it out and cut it up afterwards, I want to just go with it in the pan. And so we're going to put these bacon pieces in there. They're going to shrivel up because this is just your regular old commercial bacon. Commercial bacon. And this, look at that, sizzling right away. I'm just going to drop these pieces in there. May have to turn it down a little bit. Lemon and then bacon. Let's turn that on. Get that first little shimmer of that pan going here. This is why you have to go through your fridge, because you end up with stuff. I'm thinking about zucchini. And now y'all wonder why I have a day to go through the fridge, because you get hungry for something. And this is thick cut bacon. Thick cut bacon with lots of fat on it. All right, thick cut bacon is in the pan. All right, let's get this bacon. Just wiping my knife off here a little bit. All righty. Thick cut bacon. That's some thick cut bacon. Makes lemon bacon. So my bacon is going, and all of my utensils are in the freaking dishwasher. You can go ahead and get that heat going on there. I think 250 is roughly the pan. I'm still learning about using this pan because, still getting used to it because it's trying to maintain temperature. It goes up and down. So I'm just going to brown some bacon in there, guys. How we ended up with this show is on Tuesday, we would come in, clean out the fridge, get ready for shopping on Wednesday, because I don't like to do my household stuff on the weekend. I like to let the weekend be the weekend. And so I would normally go replenishing the vegetable bin and the basket and other items on Wednesday. We were live streaming at the stores. And so now it's become pretty much the norm. So here we are once again on Tuesday, cleaning out the fridge. What do we have left over? We had those peanuts hanging around. Now we have, and I forgot that I have some vegetables. Again, giving a rinse. I saw a video about rinsing your vegetables. Now, mind you, my vegetables came from a vegetable stand, so I'm pretty okay with that they're good. But I saw a video that said that we should use baking soda a little bit more. I'm going to put some thyme in this bacon grease that's going on here. I'm just going to take that and twist that up. That's going to be part of my flavoring of that. So I'm going to put some thyme in there, let that go. And then I'm going to cut up a little bit of this rosemary. That's going to actually go in when I put the vegetables in there. To this, I'm going to also go ahead and use up my last little one onion if it's still okay. Y'all, I'm telling you, No, I don't want to use that onion. everything is dying out, y'all. That 1 week of juicing, we losing a lot of stuff here. Let me see if my garlic garlic, can you make it today? All right, so we got the garlic. I think I have a little bit of onion in the fridge. Actually, I have a long surviving red onion. And actually, I've been intrigued about the flavor of celery. Okay, this bacon can cook a little bit better than this in this pan. Can you please turn over? I'm going to put a little bit of celery in this. So we're going to get some good old bacon grits. Bacon. Guys, I am not a chef. I'm not even a cook. I'm not trying to play one on live stream. Certainly not a nutritionist. Any nutritional value I share with you comes from the stack of books that are behind you. Let me show you guys that. So that, because I do reference the books a lot. I have a couple of books when I'm out. You know me, I have a book club, so we have a couple of books. Shout out to these two right here. This is One Pan Wonder, and this is Aisha Curry's book we had on the book club. She has some really good, simple recipes in there. My hope was to maybe pick a couple of her recipes and try to do those. So maybe going forward soon we'll be able to really do that. But I wanted to do her recipes when I got her cookware. You know, she has cookware at Target. And I had a couple questions, but I don't have questions now. So I'm putting the cookware. I had the cookware on my Christmas list. So I'm putting the cookware back on the list for Mother's Day. So we will be cooking with Aisha Curry. So my time is in here flavoring my bacon oil. Is this the bacon grease then flavor itself enough? I'm going to use this red onion with this. I think red onion will be good. These couple of large pieces of garlic I'm going to have here. I'm going to chop that up. That's going to go in there. Let me see here. 1, 2. Look like we got a good 3 pieces. I don't have a waste basket just yet. I can go ahead and use this one because I'm going to use this red onion. Put my waste there. And all I'm going to do is just dice this stuff up. I'm gonna use big pieces on these. I'm going to dice up this one. Big pieces on that one. Letting that bacon just finish up there. And this is basically, we can consider this to be a nice little wilted salad for lunch or a side dish, depending on what I've actually got some vegetable soup in there that I got the other day. And I'm going to cut up these. I probably won't use all of this onion, so we'll just get a little bit of it. I don't have a lot of vegetable here for it, so. And we're just hanging out, guys. We had a couple of videos earlier where we were trying to experiment with peanuts. Even though I burnt my peanuts, we did experiment taking the peanuts from peanut to a peanut butter. So, it smells good. Man, the garlic and the onion. Y'all, the thyme, the garlic, the onion. Oh my God, it smells good. That's the thing about cooking for real. It smells good. So I'm just going to try not to hit a finger over here. Just go ahead and get the garlic chopped up here. And I don't want it too small because we got big bacon. Big bacon. We're going to do big vegetables. And let me tell you, this is really good if you're grilling. And that's our next gadget is that grill pan. Because it's going to be a hot summer. I'm not planning on being outside. We're going to want to grill indoors, honey. So that grill pan is going to be phenomenal. All right, let's see. We'll go a little smaller on the garlic here. All right, so garlic will go there. And then we're going to get us a good chunk of this onion here. And we're going to chop that. I love big onion. I love big onion in my meal. And basically, like I said, think about if we're doing if we're just trying to do a little bit of a wilted salad kind of situation here. I think I want those big because I want this kind of picturesque, right? So now I'm just gonna kind of give my zucchini here a little bit of a cut. I'm debating, listening for the dog. I'm debating if I want to go diced on this, where I could have cut it in 4s, but I think I want to. I should have cut it in 4s, then I wouldn't have to go back and cut it again. Or I could have cut it on the diagonal, as most people like to give it that. Now see how our pan has gotten quiet? That's what I love about that pan. It goes up and down. It keeps to a temperature as opposed to just being on and hot. It keeps to a really nice temperature. So that's going to go in there. And then, of course, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and what I was thinking of doing with that. Let's go ahead and cut this huge, humongous squash from the farmer's table. Let's go ahead and get that cut down the middle in 4s there. So that way when we chop it, we have our little 4 pieces there. Depends on which one you like best. So just chopping that. So the dish, what we're doing, guys, our inspiration is what we had left over in the vegetable bin. And these are the things that were in the vegetable bin today. No meal planning. You know, it's like, hey, this is what we got left. What can we salvage on Tuesday before we go grocery shopping on Wednesday? What can we salvage? This is what's left in my bin, what's in your bin. Then lastly, I need, bacon's doing good. I'm going to let that simmer. I need to cut up some, I'm just going to chop my rosemary. I'm going to chop it because I didn't put it in with the thyme there. If I can find one more little spot for my stuff here, I'm just going to just peel that off. Just my little leaves off there. Because these are pretty big. I'm just going to go over them a little bit with the knife. Rosemary and thyme. Rosemary and thyme. If you look at any of your seasonings, you know what flavor you really like. You know what seasoning you use. Look at that seasoning bottle and see what's actually in there. And then try to purchase it outright in its original form and see if you like it. So I'm just going to give that a little bit of a cut there to get those oils to come out. That smell. I wish I had some dill. One thing I haven't picked up lately is some dill, some fresh dill. Fresh dill is heaven on everything. And so I got to make sure I add that to the list. And of course we won't be shopping today or tomorrow because again, road trip in the morning, road trip. So we're going to go to a road trip. We're going to try to head down to Montgomery. Good Lord, Wood in the Creek don't rise. Did I just tell y'all where we were going? I wasn't going to tell you. But we are going to try to head to, actually, yeah, we already got the tickets. We're going to Montgomery tomorrow to see the Peace and Justice Museum. All right, so the bacon is like, come on with it, honey. All right, so in cleaning out our vegetable bin, the refrigerator is still open. I'm going to put a little bit of butter in there with that. Oh, we were going to do a little celery. But I don't think I do the celery. I don't think I do the celery there. So the celery is actually the absolute last thing that's left in the vegetable bin. Vegetable bin, both drawers are absolutely empty. Everything's empty. The fridge is empty. And that's the way we love it. So when we do go grocery shopping, we have a complete cabinet. The basket, completely empty. Okay, yeah, we had to throw away some things. We held some things a little too long. Yeah, we burnt the peanuts. Okay, I said, I'm not a chef. All right, I'm just a mom. I raised 4 kids. I learned how to use a stove and a few other gadgets and appliances and those kinds of things. And now I'm in this empty nest space and I want to come back in here and explore. So I bought a basket. See, do things that inspire you. I bought a basket, beautiful basket, right? I keep it filled with fresh vegetables, potatoes, onions. Well, these things have to go in the fridge in the vegetable bin. Tomatoes, I always have some fresh tomatoes, avocados. I keep in the basket bananas. What else? Garlic, definitely keep fresh garlic. Like I said, look at the jar, look at whatever bottle, whatever processed foods that you have that are your favorites, and then see how you can dial it back to its original state. And at the same time, you can maintain a level of convenience. Like, it didn't take any long. You know, yeah, I could have opened up a frozen bag of vegetables. You know, but why not put some herbs in here? Because any herb, any seasoning you look at the ingredients, it's gonna say it's got thyme right there. I just put it in there and let it cook in there with these bacon. It's got bacon. How many things you buy that's got bacon bits, bacon pieces? Bacon pieces on my own right there. It's gonna stay in there, right? Bacon pieces. But then you look at it and it says artificial. You know, remnants and all those kinds of things and all that. You know. So here I've got some real thyme, some real bacon, my own bacon pieces. It didn't take long. Yeah, I'm sitting here live streaming talking to you guys, but it didn't take long. It's not burning because I bought one of these pans that if I say 200 degrees, it's going to stay at 200 degrees. So that bacon is in there. My favorite seasoning says it has thyme, it has rosemary, garlic. Look, thyme, rosemary, garlic, right? A little bit of red onion. How many things have you bought that's got onion powder, onion flakes? Cut the onion, you know, okay? And then I'm going to just simply toss that in here. I want to put in a little bit of butter. I'm going to put in just a little bit of butter. Because, I mean, you know, bacon and butter. You know, hopefully y'all don't be on here one day saying, she had all that bacon and butter. So I put a little bit of butter in there. And then I'm going to put in my onions. And then I'm going to hit that off with a little bit of kosher salt. So now, the onions are going in. I don't know. I might need a little more onion. Do I need a little more onion? I don't want to use a little bit more onion. That's enough onion. Because this will probably sit in the fridge wondering, who's going to eat me? So, and then I'm going to hit that off with a little bit of salt. Now, I don't have to add any oil to this. I'm thinking I'll put just a little bit of butter just because I want to butter my vegetables up. But now I'm going to hit that off just a little bit of salt to bring out the extra sweetness in the onion. That is a tip from the cooking coach, not from me. Got my lemons over here steeping. My lemons are steeping on the stove. And so I'll be pouring that. So I'm going to be finishing off my lemonade here. And I just poured the last little drop of that lemonade on my counter. So let me get that up. So I've got my lemons steeping. My onions in here with my bacon, some thyme, and then I'm going to put in my garlic and I think I'm going to put the garlic in with the vegetables there. I'm trying to clean up this mess I just made. Thank God it's lemonade. So just wiping that up. There we go. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. So, you know it's real because we make a mess. We set off the smoke alarm. Not in the studio. We make a mess and we still keep going. All right, so I probably need to turn this up just a little bit. Because I want to get a real nice sizzle going when I get this vegetables in there. All right, and it smells so good. I need my other, my pictures on there don't come out so good. Can you guys see the pan? Is that too far away? If I bring it closer? Because I'm looking through comments, and if you need to move the comments, you can move the comments. That's not a problem. Swipe and move the comments, or tap and move the comments. I'm just making sure the lemonade didn't go all the way down the counter here. Which, yeah, it did. We'll give that a stir up now. Break those onions up. I'm actually going to be pulling that thyme out. I was trying to because when you let it sit in there, the leaves from the thyme, I'm trying to think if I need more onion. I'm looking at what I have, the quantity I have here. I might want to go ahead and just use up this onion as I finish getting up this mess here. Where's that other little towel? I need a towel. I'll use this one. Just sit that there to drain this up for me. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back in there with some more. All right. Feel like I want more onion on that, so we'll go with a little more. The red onion smells so good, y'all. The smells are just to die for. That butter is over there, so I'm just stirring the thyme around in the butter as I bring it back over into the dish there. All right, I'm gonna bring my thyme out because I'm getting ready to just stir it. And the leaves have actually fallen off the stem. Most of the leaves, so the fragrance is still in there. So I'm just taking these stems out. And I'll place them in my little wastebasket there. So I can really get in here and stir this around. So starting with just my bacon, my onions. To that now, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my vegetables, okay? And this is, again, it's emptying out the vegetable bin. And notice I'm not going to over season it. I'm just going to go with a little bit of salt because it's got the thyme, it's got the garlic, it's got the rosemary. All of which you'll find in your favorite seasoning. I'm going in with large chunks of my zucchini squash. And then I'm going to go in right on top of that with my squash here. I'm going to put a little salt on that. And I'm going to go in and layer. I'm just going to layer this on there. And I'm going to put the top on it, kind of let it steam down a little bit. But I'm going to toss it before I do that in that bacon grease and put this garlic and this rosemary right on top of that because I don't want that to burn. So, clean it up as we go. Butter. So now we're just going to go ahead and hit that off with not garlic powder. We're going to hit that off with some garlic. And while that's going, I'm going to clean up the rest of this mess I've got going here. So, sprinkling the garlic right over that. And the rosemary. Because I don't have my phone for pictures, I'm going to just bring that up to the screen there and get you guys a little bit of a shot there. Alright, I know, I just did the screenshot. Alright, there we go. Get that back on there. Give everything a little bit of a toss in here. And now I'm just going to put the top on it. I'm bringing that bacon up to the top, getting everything coated in the bacon grease. Because you know, one with the vegetables. Hey there, Ronald. How are you? I've been thinking about you. My prayers with you and your family. So glad to see you posting again. Again, my deepest sympathy and prayers for your family. So there we go. So now all I'm going to do is, you see, look at those red onions. Y'all, I'm telling you, how we ended up here, I don't know. We started out burning peanuts to making this really nice dish. Okay, so now what I do is I'm going to put the top on that so I can encompass all of that aroma back into the dish. That's going to go for just actually a few minutes. It's not going to go long. It depends on where you want your vegetables. Like I said, I basically wanted almost at a wilted salad, you know, kind of just a little bit of a wilt. And then I may even put it over, hopefully I got a little bit of salad left, and I'm not sure. But I would then take that and put that on a bed of spring salad mix or something like that. Let me put a little salt. I forgot to put a little more salt on there. Now that we got our vegetables in there, I wanted to put a little salt. Now, also, you know my favorite. What's the one thing that Karen doesn't use? Paprika. So I have here a little bit of smoked paprika, which I didn't even see I made that mess. So I'm going to hit that off with a little bit of smoked paprika. I'm going to let that paprika just live right on top of there and get down in those vegetables. I'm watching my oil content because, you know, with the Instagram paused on us. Okay, we got to restart Instagram. 1 minute Instagram goes on forever, the next minute it doesn't. Did y'all see what, hey Jasmine, did y'all see what Facebook is saying about Instagram? Facebook now has Instagram and WhatsApp, y'all. Got a low battery on that one. So be careful what you got going on. They talk about everything's private and it's just between you and your friends, honey, please. All right, so now I'm going to put the top back on there. Okay, so, you know, again, let's talk about Tuesday. Where are we? Tuesday, we're in the kitchen. On Tuesday, we clean out the fridge. We empty out the vegetable bin. We juiced last week. Look at the basket. The basket is 100% empty. There's nothing in the basket. There's nothing in the vegetable bin. And now we're going to get ready to go. We can start fresh and go shopping on Wednesday. Unfortunately, we won't go shopping tomorrow because we're going on a road trip. We're actually going to the museum, the new memorial in Montgomery. So we'll be on the road in the morning for that, myself and Patty Betty. So along the way, we're going to stop to show you guys some food items. This is looking good. So this is where you kind of decide where you want your vegetables. You know, you don't want to cook it too long. My onions are perfect. I'm just kind of heating my vegetables through. And then I would put them on a salad, a little bit of salad. I could probably go into this with a little bit of sausage. Ooh, I do have some sausage. So I think I will. My lemons are steeping. The teapot is coming off. I have a little piece of sausage. I think if I do that sausage, I got bacon and sausage. Y'all like, that girl got too much pork up in the house. Listen. Don't hate on, I need my thing to have my onion in there. I'm going to try to put up some of this stuff. And we did some serious cooking around here because I cannot find a single solitary pan that I need. Guess I need to turn on. I didn't even turn on the dishwasher. How about that? Where's my sponge at? Trying to clean up the mess because I'm getting ready to turn this off. I think these are pretty much done. So I get rid of some of this stuff. Some of this mess we made. Look at this mess you made. Look at this mess you made. So we started out talking about the peanuts, guys. You know, we attempted the peanut, to boil some peanuts. What is that? Oh, the paprika. Tracing itself all over the counter there. I don't know what the sponge went. We started out finishing up. No drinking on the job. I know, right? I'm telling you. We started out with the boiled peanuts. We did boiled peanuts this week. Because, you know, we didn't really cook because we were juicing. So, but we did do some boiled peanuts, which actually turned out okay. But then we had a bag of raw peanuts already shelled, which unfortunately I tried to, oh yeah. Now we're getting that little crispiness on the bacon on the bottom of the pan here. Y'all, that smells like pure good divine barbecue right there. And I know it's not barbecue, but it's got that smoked paprika in it. It's got thyme, it's got onions, it's got bacon. And that's pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I'll let you guys see that. Because what I'm going to do now is I was looking for this pan over here. And again, keep in mind it's zucchini and squash. In that it's zucchini and squash, it's going to continue to cook even once you turn it off. So there we go. There we go. And it's ready to be served as part of a nice wilted salad. Put it on a little bit of romaine or either mixed greens, or serve it as a side. A great dish to take when somebody says, hey, can you bring something? Stop showing up at people's homes without stuff, okay? Somebody out there needs something. Take them a dish. Say, hey, listen, I was playing in the kitchen. All right, I'm plugging that back up. So I'm putting the top on that so that I can eat some of that for lunch. I'm going to take here, I am going to take one more quick ingredient that all my folks are gonna say, oh, I can't believe you still do that. Look at that, my lemonade is going over here. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Got some sausage. I'm gonna take that sausage and I'm going to just cut it on the diagonal like y'all love. Cut it on the diagonal. See, for those of you guys who, let me watch what I'm doing. I don't want to cut off no more fingers. For those of you seafood, all my seafood lovers out there. See, you never know the people, they won't eat, they say they don't eat pork, but they kill that seafood. I'm going to put this in there. I'm just going to brown this right quick in this little pan over here. So, but see, I can't eat seafood, so I can't just come in here and toss in some shrimp and, you know how y'all do. Shrimp and the lobster tail and all that. You know, we can only go so far with the seafood since we have a seafood allergy. I can only go so far. I can't have all that stuff. Where is my top to the slow cooker? That's what I don't see. Ugh. Up there. So what I'm doing now is I'm just basically just gonna brown off that sausage over there. Finish cleaning up the mess that we made. Put my onion and my thyme and my rosemary up. So that's really all I have left in the vegetable bin. Where all the little things go? There we go. I need the top. La la! There's the rest of my onion. I'm going to put that in the fridge. Okay. So we're just browning a little bit of sausage that we're going to have with that. And then we have a little bit, I can say goodbye to you guys. I can go up here and vlog. I can go and have my lunch. Now that I actually have some lunch. Ha ha ha. As you can tell, my pan is on low there. Holding my vegetables hot. Keeping my vegetables hot. Peanuts. Again, we attempted to make boiled peanuts. We then put them in the oven trying to dry them off. Nobody really enjoyed those. We roasted the peanuts. And unfortunately, while I roasted the peanuts, I decided to go take a shower and record a podcast. And apparently, you're only supposed to roast the peanuts about 10 minutes. And the podcast in and of itself was 8 minutes. The shower was maybe a good 15. And therefore, our peanuts went too long. But we still explored putting them in the NutriBullet. And really, really, really amazed at the consistency of the peanuts. We were utterly shocked that peanuts will end up doing something like that. This is pure peanuts with just, oh, and it smells so good, even though it's too dark. This is just simply peanuts and a little bit of oil. Too much oil probably. Actually, not really, because the peanuts actually did that. So basically what you do is you're going to pulsate and pulsate and pulsate and pulsate the peanuts about six times at a minute each time. Then you, on that 6th time, add, I'm about to waste that. On that 6th time, you then are going to add in your sweetener, whatever you decide to use as a sweetener. So again, on the peanuts, I was really pleased with that. I wish I had another batch now, because now that I know what I'm doing with the peanuts, I think there's something I would do. And then think about it, if you got a taste for it, rather than buying a jar that was sitting in your pantry for years, what if you had kept some peanuts on hand and you had a taste for a peanut, you had your own little recipe, just came in, took a little bit of it, put it in the oven, roasted the peanuts and put in whatever kind of flavors you wanted? Why not? That's the life you're going to have to get back to at some point. So we got our sausage going there. I'm going to turn off my lemon. So as you can see here, I have my lemon. See, I kept telling you guys, don't squeeze the lemon. Let me put that over there. I'm going to get this over here so I can sit it on here and let that cool. And then we're going to get rid of this. And then we're going to make our new batch of lemonade. So where did the old lemons go, Yolanda? Oh, wait. I keep saying I want to show you guys this. All right, this is what I mean when I say don't squeeze the lemon. The pulp comes out all by itself. And then what do you do with the old lemon? You put it down the garbage disposal. All right, so we're ready. We're ready for some lunch here. I need to, where's my pitcher? I'm going to pour my lemons over here in the pitcher. Bear with me while I do that. Hot. I'm pouring it over the sink, guys. Sorry. All right. So there we have it, a fresh batch of lemon water, which we're going to let that chill. Turn this off. Oven's off, eyes are off, cabinets closed. All right. Semi cleaned up the mess we made. I guess I'll get back there and finish getting that lemonade up. Let's look at our pan here. It's been holding our vegetables. Woohoo! All right. There we have it. So now we have, going back into our vegetable bin, the very last thing in the vegetable bin was some zucchini, red onion, bacon. Only, what, 3 slices of bacon we had left in the fridge. We took a little bit of, we actually didn't put any oil in the pan. We used the bacon drippings. We took the bacon, we just cut it up into bacon pieces. We put into that a couple of sprigs of thyme. So the bacon and the thyme went in first. To that, we then put in the red onion. We just put a little salt on the red onion. Then we put in the layer of zucchini, salted that. The layer of squash, salted that. Lightly salting each one. And then we put on top of that the garlic and rosemary. So that's all in there. And then, of course, we just let it do its thing. And I just did a couple pieces of sausage to go on with that. Now, and then there we have a nice little salad kind of side. Now, what you can do to take this to the next level is go ahead and use a little, why not use a little salad dressing on there? I could come in to this, and I'm not, because everybody's going to have their own way of eating it. Somebody may want to eat it like I'm just going to nibble on this with my sausage, but somebody may want to have it as a side. You know, let everybody do what they want to do. But why not hit it off with a little bit of dressing? Why not put it on a bed of what do you call it? What I said earlier, salad, right? So there we have it. I've got my vegetables with a little bit of sausage, and that's it. I'm gonna turn this off. Is it off? Okay. Put the top back on there, and I'm gonna leave the top off a little bit, because otherwise it's just gonna continue to steam. And I want to actually get it out of this pan and put it in a bowl and let it actually go on into the fridge. So on this video today, thanks guys for hanging out with me. Our secret ingredient was the one ingredient that Karen doesn't use, and that is smoked paprika. All right, so we didn't hit it off with a bunch of seasoning, just basically fresh herbs, a little salt, a little smoked paprika. And that's it. The fridge is completely empty, so we don't have any problems going on our road trip. We don't have to worry about coming in here, coming home, and things are, you know, messed up. We used all of our garlic. We used all of our vegetables. We used all of our sausage. We have used up the peanuts. So now when we go shopping, we get to start with a clean canvas. So guys, listen, I come in the kitchen. When I come in the kitchen, I bring you guys in with me. It's been an amazing journey. We got the apron now. Might as well keep going. Got a couple of recipes. When we come back next week, we're gonna try some things. We're gonna look into Aisha Curry's cookbook. I haven't done a book club this week, a book selection this week, so maybe we'll go back and revisit Aisha Curry's cookbook. Summertime, springtime is coming. I think a lot of us want some ideas of how less to turn on the stove. I love this little pan. And not having to go to the stove so much. I've got this so I can bring it closer to the camera. Otherwise, you guys have to keep watching me come way over here to the stove. So we got this little pan, but there were some other options. Like one was a grill pan. So maybe we'll look at that and a few other things. And I got a lot of suggestions. Like the one dish that I really was amazed, something that really amazed me, was the rolled potato thing. That was fun, because I think that's when my daughter and I ended up in the kitchen together, and she'll be coming in, and we're probably going to start going later in the evenings because I like having her in the kitchen with me. And we'll do those probably, I think, Wednesday. We ended up in the kitchen together a lot on Wednesdays. So Tuesdays, I start turning it on and live streaming as I was cleaning out the fridge and so forth, as we did get ready to go shopping. And so that's kind of what today was. Like, hey, look, do we throw this stuff out or do we try and make something with it? Today, we just made us a nice kind of wilted vegetable salad. I'm saying vegetable salad because you can call it what you want it. I'm just saying, I get to call it what I want it. So I'm going to clean up, and I want you guys to have the rest of your day. Yeah, that lemonade is smoking over there because we don't squeeze the lemon. We steep the lemon. All I'm going to do to that now is add my sweetener, and I'm going to have another fresh batch of lemonade. 2 lemons makes 2 quarts. 2 lemons make two lemons actually make 4 quarts. If you drink it down to about right at the bottom, you can reconstitute it because it's just that potent, it's just that strong. When you steep it, it kind of almost like tea. Like a lot of people like to use a tea bag twice. Well, the same thing with this. When you steep the lemons, you can reconstitute it twice. I've even gone 3 times depending on the size of the lemon that I use. But you could definitely go. If you're going to do just infused lemon flavored water, I mean like drinking straight lemon water, oftentimes I usually will put some ginger in there, steep it with ginger. I've done it with basil. I've done it with mint. And I like them both, but I really like the lemon ginger because one of the lemon ginger had health properties and so forth. And ladies, you know, listen, lemon ginger, okay? I didn't have any more ginger. I think we used up all the ginger. We used up everything we were juicing with, and this was the last of the vegetables. And so now we just get to go and let me open that up and just chill out. All right. So I gotta go finish editing. Not really editing, but I gotta go finish loading the podcast. My podcast for the day is How to Create Buzz. I do it Monday through Thursdays. This is day 2 of this week, and we're talking about fear and anxiety and hesitating. Today we talked about hesitating and, like I've hesitated today, and procrastination. The difference between hesitation and procrastination. One is fear. The other is, I forget. I have to read it back to you. So, and it wasn't my solution. Check out the conversation that I have in my timeline with Angela Stalker about, I asked on Facebook, what's the difference between hesitation and procrastination? And the answers I got, I took that to the podcast. So I'll be posting that just shortly as well. Please don't forget tomorrow, follow us on this road trip, guys. The only reason we're going is because we want to bring you the best of the buzz. And as you saw, the Peace and Justice, which is the lynching memorial, which opened in Montgomery. We're going to drive down tomorrow. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll drive down tomorrow and explore that. And Montgomery is about a 2.5-hour drive. But on the way, there is a gas station out in the middle of nowhere that everybody loves to eat. And you walk in there and you're like, what the what? And it's a line. Everybody is eating something our truck drivers love, and it's liver and gizzards. And they got it at this gas station. So I got to see what's going on with that. Did I not taste my vegetables? Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Lunch is ready. Lunch is served. For everything DryerBuzz Eats, follow #DryerBuzz Eats. Bye. This is delicious, guys.